Hello, today I'll be making a tier list of MIT majors. I think I got all of them, but maybe not. So, yeah, here goes. Also, this is just my opinion, so don't take this to heart. Take it with a grain of salt. And yeah, so, uh, right, I have to see which one's which. So, where is it? This is a bit hard. A lot harder than I expected. Okay, I think this is civil and environmental engineering, the first one with the kind of circle. I mean, I haven't taken any classes in it, but it sounds kind of cool. It's like, I don't know, engineering, but for cities and stuff, like bridges. Yeah, you can tell I don't know much about CE, but I've heard it was cool. There's also a class in advanced soil mechanics or something, so that's interesting. Not that I'll be taking it, but certainly a class. So I guess that's a C for me. The next one is course 2 mechanical engineering. That's a pretty popular major at MIT here. So, yeah, probably top 3. Let's see, CS would be most, and then yeah, probably top 3. I know people are taking this major, and I've heard interesting things about it. Seems fun to build things, but I don't know. I don't really know much about building stuff, so might be a problem for me, but you are also a C. Again, this does not mean these are mid majors, just that I probably won't major in them. The next one is material science and engineering. Very interesting. Okay, I can't say that everything's interesting, right? But like, I mean, they are. So, but I mean, I took intro to materials chemistry or something, and it was like AP Chem, but then it was a lot more materials heavy. So, it did get challenging. And yeah, my performance went down. But that's not the point. Point is, there's cool stuff in there. Polymers, materials. Okay, I'm just blabbering. So, this probably won't get a good grade on my part. But, I guess that's I mean, if I knew how to do it, I would do it. But right now, I don't know how to do it. So, you might not get a good grade. It's tough to say. C or D. You know what? You're a C as well. Okay. Course 4 is architecture. Yeah, I'm not that big into architecture. It's not terrible, but probably wouldn't do it. So it's a D. Chemistry, course 5. Yeah, I didn't take the chemistry or organic chem. Although that class did seem like a very tough class in terms of grading. Probably lenient in terms of the curve, in quotations, because they don't do curves at MIT. So yeah, chemistry is probably a D for me. EECS, the biggest major by probably a lot here. Probably every other student I see is a CS student, so that's something. But like, would I do it? Probably not. Not too inclined to computers and computer engineering and electrical engineering and computer science. But I mean, that's one of the money makers. Yeah, I'm probably not doing it. It's a D. I took a kind of CS class, which is programming a poker bot. I basically didn't know how to do it, so not a good sign. Biology. Yeah, I don't think one major in that. Not absolutely terrible, but not something I would be inclined to do. So you get a D. Physics. Yeah, I took 2 semesters of physics, mechanics, and electromagnetism. bit challenging, but I got through it. So to major in physics, I don't know. Probably wouldn't be that terrible. I don't know if I'd enjoy it that much. So you get a C. Brain and cognitive science, which would be this thing right here. Don't know what that's supposed to represent, but yeah, that's the logo for BCS. And it definitely seems interesting, but I'm probably way too underqualified to know much about it. So haven't taken a class, but I'm auditing intro to neuroscience in it. Yeah, okay, I just don't know anything. But studying the brain seems pretty cool. So I guess I'm putting it in B. And don't worry, I'll find a major in A, in F, in S, perhaps. Next one is course 10, chemical engineering, with that triangle looking building in the picture. Building 66. Don't know why that's number 66, but that's how it is. So it's chemistry plus engineering. Again, pretty tough major. Don't know if I'm interested in chemistry or engineering, so you get a D. Urban studies and planning. That seems fun. Don't know if it pay much, but again, I'm not doing this based on how much I'm expected to receive in pay after getting a diploma in one of these majors, because otherwise EUCS would be like an S or something. So DUSP, don't know if anyone calls it DUSP. That's a little weird. Where would I put this? I mean, I do live in a city, so sure, urban studies are something, although the streets of Boston would probably not have been designed by urban studies majors. Actually, probably have, but they're not that great. It's a lot of confusing stuff. Rotaries, roads that are two-way but totally should be one-way because they're so narrow, but cars still go through. But anyways, I digress. That was not the point. So DUSP, you go in B. Kind of interesting. And if public transport were there, maybe be fun. I actually don't know if DUSP people actually design like where subways go and like where to build track or whatever, but if that was the case, I'd probably be inclined to do that. Okay, next is EAPS, Earth, Atmospheric, and Planetary Sciences. Sounds so snazzy. And like ecology and all that stuff, so don't know. Took earth science in 7th grade, but I don't even know how much relevance I get if I were to take an EAPS class. So I wouldn't probably hate taking this major if this stuff wasn't hard, but I probably wouldn't like it that much either, so again, it's a C. Next is economics. Yeah, that's pretty tough. Coming into college, I was thinking that maybe I'd major in economics, but after taking a few classes, chances of that are diminishing. Like, took market design. It was like more math and computation than pure economics. And it was like proofs and all that, and it was too hard, so I dropped it. But anyways, that's not the problem. Actually, that's what made me decide probably that I wouldn't be majoring this. It's a bit sad. I did want a double major, but I mean, economics is still fun. High school economics is probably not representative of that, but intro to micro and macro, okay. Actually, micro was pretty bad. Macro was meh. So you get a high B, A, high B, A. I don't know. Actually, yeah, you can go in A. MIT Sloan School of Management. So many MBAs in my classes, it's terrifying. So much industry experience. And there's me with like not a lot of industry experience. Anyways, I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, that's my major, so by default it's an S for being my major. I'm not saying that's great. I'm not saying that I have no issues with it. It's just I have a 99% chance of majoring this because I'm majoring in it right now and I don't plan to not major in it. So that's there. Then I have MIT Aeronautics and Astronautics. Although I think the major, like the diploma says aerospace engineering. It's kind of cool dealing with aircraft and all that. Very fascinating. I heard that the course was rigorous and all very complicated. But I mean, would I do it? Maybe. Seems fun. I don't know if you fly airplanes or all that, but like, possibly I'd do it. It's like between a C or a D. Yeah, course 16, you got a C. Political science? No, I'm not that politically inclined. Or political scientifically inclined, whatever that means. So you're the first one in F. Mathematics. Pure math is probably terrifying. I don't know how much I like math. I took differential equations and linear algebra. They were okay, but probably not representative of higher level math courses. So so it's not going to be top tier, but it's not also an F. I think about majoring in math. So it's a B. Biological engineering. Same with biology and chemistry. That's probably how I think about it. You get a D as well. What is this again? I totally forgot. I'm just gonna assume this is literature. No way I'm majoring in literature. Writing is sad. It can be fun. I mean, when you're writing alone, but for the most part, it's sad. Global languages. Some languages could be fun to major in or minor. I don't know if I want to commit to learning that language for 8 semesters. And probably learn about the culture. So yeah, you get a B. You're all right. Music and theater arts. Nope. Can't play music, can't act, can't theater. Maybe I should have learned how to play a musical instrument. But no. You get enough. History. You're okay. History's kind of fun. I liked history. US world. Pretty interesting stuff. Pretty gruesome stuff too sometimes, unfortunately. But that's how history goes. Don't know how that relates to history at MIT, but yeah. It's probably something I'd decently think about. B or C tier maybe. I'm not gonna B tier stuff. You can go in B. Anthropology, I really don't know much about anthropology, so unfortunately you get an F. Comparative media studies and writing. Comparative media studies. When I do that, media is cool. Writing, not so much. Yeah, you get an F, unfortunately. I don't want to major in writing. Definitely not becoming a writer. Writing for myself is fun. Writing for academic papers and all that, not so fun. Next is course 22, nuclear science and engineering. Don't know what they do. Hopefully it's not to create nuclear bombs that will destroy the whole world. That would be pretty gruesome. But I mean, it could seem pretty fun to do that, or do nuclear fusion, fission, energy. Cool stuff. Just too advanced for my brain. To be fair, most of these are advanced for my brain. You're a C. MIT philosophy. Don't know why this is the logo that I found for philosophy, but it was there, so. Maybe. Philosophy is a possibility. No, I'm just kidding, it's not. Why'd I say that? It's probably like a D or an F. Ooh, there's a train. Yeah, I'm thinking, okay, you get a D. Just because I might consider it. So it's not an F. Linguistics. Yeah, the logo is long, so they just cut it to Lin with a part of a G there for the picture, but that's linguistics, 24-2. It was definitely something I considered minoring or concentrating in before deciding to concentrate in economics, so it's definitely something I would consider majoring in or minoring in. It's pretty fun. Drawing trees, is kind of complicated, but looking at languages and trying to explore them is okay. Taking intro to linguistics right now, it's going alright. I had to write a paper, that didn't go well. Probably gonna fail, but that's not the point. Linguistics is still very fascinating. So you go to B. STS, Science, Technology, and Society. I think that's the order. Did take a class in it. It was quite alright. This is only a double major, you can't single major in STS, so it has to be joined with something. I'm probably not going to do that. I probably did think about that at one point, but no. But in terms of this tier list, it'll probably be a C. And lastly, women and gender studies. I probably wouldn't major in that, so that's an F. And there's my final tier list. Course 15 up in S, course 14 in A, course 9, 11, 18, 21G, 21H, and 24-2 in S. Not S, B. 1, 2, 3, 8, 12, 16, 22, and STS and C. 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 20, and 24-1 in D, and CMSW, 17, 21L, MTA, or 21M1 and 2, 21A, and WGS in F. And there's my tier list. Thanks for listening.